This is Colette with Love It Forever. You can check me out at loveitforever.com. If you're new here, go ahead and subscribe. If you're not, welcome back. Let's get into this video. Okay guys, in today's video we are going on a tour of the craft space. I get so many questions lately about all my machines, so I decided why not take a tour of it. I always get, hey Colette, why do you need so many machines? Hey Colette, how much does those machines cost? Hey Colette, what do you do with all those machines? So today we are going to answer all of those questions, and you get to see for yourself what all these machines do and why I have them. So this is the PE800 Brother Embroidery Machine. Why did I get it? Because it was cool. So pretty much it gave me a 5x7 sewing space versus my SE400 on the other one, which was a smaller sewing space, which was a 4x4. So this one really was for you guys. So therefore, when you want bigger designs, I can actually embroider bigger designs now because I invested in this beast right here, which I call the BMW. So right here is a carriage space, so that in case you're not familiar with embroidery, this carriage right here basically I have the fabric in here. The carriage is telling everything where it needs to go. So this is going left and right, forward and backward, and this needle right here is putting the stitches wherever this carriage is going. So that's why these two right here are basically a team, and it's one of the best teams in the industry right now. So let me go on over to the Cadillac so I can show you guys some of that. Now this one right here is my baby. It's my Cadillac. It's my Rolls Royce. It's my Ford Explorer. It's my Toyota with wings. Right here, guys, I spent a lot of money on, but it's been so worth it. Let me tell you why. So it has its own motor underneath, which gives me all the power that I need. I can go as slow as I want, as fast as I want, and still have the exact same amount of power that I need to go through whatever fabric I'm going through. Also over here to the side, I have a bobbin winder over here on the right. So that right here is going to allow me to make a bobbin as I'm still doing a project. And in a one-person shop, that's so important because that way you're not losing a lot of time on projects. You can just be making a bobbin as you're doing the project. So it's perfect. And then it comes with its own little light. This one I'm able to take off and on just so I can see what I'm doing in different angles, whether it be up here on the top or down here over here by the servo motor. Right here we have a knee lift, which means I do not have to take my hands off of the project in order for me to do whatever turning or whatever I need to do under the needle. I have this knee lift right here. It also has two spool holders that allows me to carry this thick, nice thread. So if you guys look at your backpacks at loveitforever.com, you guys will see some nice thick stitching. This baby right here did that. So make sure you check out loveitforever.com. Plug. Here we have the Brother 1500 SL. So a few things about this machine is it works off of a color-coded system. And what I mean by that is that it has three colors, red, blue, and green. So down here it also has red, blue, and green. So what that means is that the feed dogs go to a certain height on each color. So if I turn it to green for the feed dogs, meaning that I have a thinner fabric, which means that up here for my presser foot, I need to also put that down to green. That way it knows exactly what kind of fabric I'm working with, and it knows how much pressure to give me on that particular fabric. So that's the good thing that I like about the 1500 SL. Another thing is that how we do the tension is a little bit different than how we do on the standard sewing machine. So right here is actually the tensioner for the top thread. So on the standard sewing machine, your top thread tensioner is usually all on the touch screen. As you can see, I have no touch screen. That functionality was taken out as to give the machine more power. So because of that, what we have to do is everything is manual here. So we do our tensioner for the top right here, and then we also have a bobbin tensioner down here. Okay guys, so these are my last two sewing machines that I'm going to show you guys. So this one right here is what I would call vintage. because this is my very first sewing machine that I've ever gotten. My husband bought this for me about 10 years ago. That's where everything started. And it basically showed me this is why I need to upgrade as well. So this is a Brother CE80 80PRW, aka the Brother Project Runway one. It's just a basic home embroidery sewing machine. I keep wanting to say embroidery, but it's just a basic home sewing machine. All I can do is put stuff together. The thing that is good about this is it does the most stitches in the shop. Out of all my machines, this has the most versatility as far as stitching. So this one right here, I upgraded from this one to this one, which is the SE400. Now most seamstresses now have this. This is probably the most common household sewing machine you're going to get. And it's not just a sewing machine. It's also an embroidery machine. Some people don't like to use the embroidery part, but I used to use it for both. And the reason why I decided, this actually pushed me to decide to get a sewing machine separately and a embroidery machine separately, because this one together, I had to give up something. I had to give up space for the embroidery machine, and for the sewing machine, I had to give up some power. So because of those reasons, I decided to just separate the two. So behind me, guys, we have my leather. Up here I have the real leather, down here I have the PU leather. So PU leather is the polyurethane leather, which is pretty much embossed with the pretty colors and the pretty little designs and stuff on it. So that's what that is. And then below that I have my cotton and my polyester fabric. So when you guys are ordering your mask and the mask inserts and all that stuff, that's all housed down there. And then over here on my right, I have my TV for entertainment purposes. And then, of course, below that, I have where I house all my packaging. Let me see. And then over here, I have my two bookcases. So that one basically houses most of my sewing machine stuff, as far as covers, as far as extra thread, anything that I would need as far as my sewing machine wise. And it also houses my candy. Now, if you know me personally, you know I have a huge sweet tooth. So, of course, I have to have candy in the office. And then I have, on my other side, I also have another bookcase which houses most of my, like, elastic and my stuff for filming and things like that. So, that is pretty much my inventory area. And that is going to end this video. Stay blessed, stay beautiful. Hit the like and subscribe button for me, and I'll see you in the next one. Roll one up, take one out, put it over here. And that's all I have to do. I don't have to stop the project or any of that. Roll one up. Did I just say roll one up? Let me go back just a little bit more. Ah! Hey!